All right. Let's see. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start pulling out individual things, and
Mhm.
I'm just going to follow my instincts and my intuition after talking to you, getting to know you a little bit, knowing where you're going in your life or where you want to go in your life and what you're looking for. And
Mhm.
I'm going to start just connecting your clothes to who you are. So things that I feel like, yep, that's totally you, or no, it's not quite you. I'm also going to pay attention to when you're saying you really love something and when
Mhm.
I see you light up, and that's what I'm going to use. So we're going to create two piles. One pile is going to be the keep pile. The other pile is going to be the, you know, 90% everything else.
Okay.
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 Are you excited?
Yes.
Okay, good. Good. So let's go ahead and let's start pulling things out. You have any
Okay.
questions before we get started?
Where do I start? Like, is there like shirts or?
Start from what you got right there. We're going to start pulling everything out, and we're going to do it this way.
Okay, just start from there and go.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Okay. This one, which I found when I was thrifting, and it's like a vintage Adidas,
Uh-huh.
like 90s. I really like it. I don't wear it super often because it's like super colorful, but I do like it when I do wear it.
So when you say it's okay, so you don't wear it often because it's colorful, but you like it when you do wear it. So explain to me a bit that. Like,
Yeah.
do you not like colorful things, or do you feel like it's too bright and you get seen too much?
It's more like if I'm going like getting dressed up to like go to a party or something, I would wear it because it's like that 90s aesthetic that I like, but I don't wear it on an everyday thing. I guess because it like feels like a special thing. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So it feels like
Yeah.
something special that you don't feel like you should wear all the time.
Mhm.
What about it
Right.
is so special
I don't know.
that
I
you
feel
feel
like
like
I have to have like the full ensemble. You know what
the
I mean?
whole
Like
look?
if I'm like I guess my thing is like I don't like wearing like my super cute things or like something like this that's like different because it's like vintage. Like if I don't have my hair done, if I don't have my makeup on, because then I feel like it doesn't look intentional, if that makes sense.
Okay. So you're wanting things to be intentional when
Right.
you wear them.
It's not like, oh, she's wearing that old jacket because I have my hair up in a bun and like no makeup on. It's like, oh, she's like got that 90s vibe going on. She's all dressed up. You know what I mean?
So it has to be okay. So okay. This is interesting. So you feel like
Yeah.
you have to be all done up in order to wear it
Right.
to make
Yeah.
sense.
Which is
Okay.
fun. It's just like on my day-to-day work, like I'm a nanny, so I'm like rolling out the door most of the days.
Right. Right. Well, and one of the main reasons you wanted to come here and do this session was because you want to find something that is you at the same time
Hmm.
that you're nannying instead of the go-to yoga pants and
Yeah, like it's like functional but still cute. Like
you.
on the weekends, if I'm just around, like this is what I'll wear. I have this outfit in like multiple colors. Like I
Hmm.
love this Paloma bras from like Girlfriend Collective and the matching pants, and I have a couple different colors. But like I don't feel super comfortable wearing like a crop top to work because like the parents are there. Like I don't. I just want to be like respectful.
You want to be professional.
Exactly.
Hmm.
But like on the day to day, like I'll wear like crop tops pretty much all the time.
Go ahead and keep that because I think it speaks totally to your personality. So we're going to put that in the keep.
Okay. Um, what is this? This is like a romper that somebody gave me that's just like super comfortable that I wear around the house. But I don't wear it out. It's just like cute pajamas, I guess.
Okay. All right. So you see that as pajamas. You don't see that as wearing that with a blazer and
Mm-mm.
heels and taking it out. You don't see that.
No, it's kind of like it's like Forever 21. It's like a cheap fabric. So like I probably wouldn't. Yeah.
Okay. So you when you go out, you want it to be really fashionable.
It depends. Like if I'm definitely like the extra friend. Like if we're going to a restaurant, like I'm gonna put in like an effort. If I'm going to the grocery store, I don't care so much. If I'm going to run errands, I don't care so much. But I still like to like look cute most of the time. Like you're never gonna find me in my pajamas at the grocery store. Maybe sometimes, but on a rare occasion.
Okay. So you just wear this at home.
Yeah, I just wear this at home because it's
Okay.
easy and it's comfortable. But it's not like I don't love it.
Mm. So it's kind of do you so it feels and correct me if I'm wrong, it seems like when you're out, you put on a persona, and when you're home, you just want to be. So you show yourself a lot, and that takes a lot of your energy when you're out. But when you're in the home, you're you, and you just more introverted. Is that
I guess
two
it
sides of your
depends, because
personality?
sometimes, like, when I am home, I still will. Like, if I just want to look cute, I will. But I feel like, yeah, most of the time, I'm just like, okay, I got shit to do, so, like, I'm just gonna put whatever on. But at the same time, like, sometimes I do just wear this, and I feel good in this outfit. Like, it's the one I wear most often. Like I said, I have a couple different colors.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know, the sweater is just because I'm a little bit cold, but
It's just
but
what
yeah,
you're
it really
comfortable
does. Right, it really does depend. Like, I think if it's like the later hours of the night, like after dinner, I'm definitely like, I don't care anymore.
with. Well, I get that. Let's go ahead and put that in the keep.
Okay.
Because I can see if that romper had straight lines, different kind of fabric, you probably would wear that out. You know, so it sounds to me like you
Yeah.
are very intentional.
Super. I used to not be, but now, like, when I go shopping, I'm very picky about like what it's very much. I'm like very quality focused now. I'm also very sustainable focused, which I think is why it led me to be quality focused. I used to not be like that.
Well, it also just seems like you just have an intentionality in your personality just in general. You know where you're showing yourself, and you know where you're not. You know, you're very aware of what you're doing, it sounds like.
I am a Capricorn, so that makes sense.
That is true. That is true. And so the things that have to be sustainable and long lasting, that's a Capricorn vibe as well. Something that's
okay.
You know, yeah, that's total Capricorn as well. So let me see this one.
This one I just recently thrifted, and I love it. I love it so much. I love a good jean jacket. And I was like looking for the perfect one, and this was it.
Well, and it's got a little bit of that edge.
Right. Yeah. I actually, I had like 5 picked out, and the reason I picked this was I really liked the
fringe,
the distressing on it. Yeah.
Fringe is not, distressing, not fringe. Yeah, definitely that's a keep.
Okay. Yeah. And then the other one is a jean jacket that I've had for a super long time, but now that I have the other one, I don't think I'll wear it. I like one that's like oversized, so I can wear a hoodie underneath it, and this one's a little too tight with a hoodie on it. But it's still the same style. It's just, it was like almost there, but not quite.
Okay, so it's almost there, but not quite. All right, but you still chose, but you said you had this for a very long time. So you chose it then, and now you're much more intentional. So you're much clearer on what it is you're looking for now.
Right.
So there's a reason you may not be wanting to wear this now, because it doesn't match where you're going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So if that's the case, then it's a no. Okay. I would say the only reason I would definitely want to say that style-wise, it's definitely you.
Yeah.
But I think just for you, it has to have function. I think this sounds to me like your closet has to have a purpose to it.
Yes, very much so. Yeah. Okay. And then I have this one that I used to wear like every day, but it wasn't quite warm enough. Now I feel like it's a little bulky. Like, I'll try it on so you can see.
Yeah. I would
unless you already know.
It's a no.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a no. It doesn't have the bulkiness. I think that you're talking about is that it doesn't have the straight lines. It doesn't have
I like a form-fitting.
Form-fitting,
yeah. Petite. Yeah, like I'm petite, so I don't want to get lost in my clothes.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Again, it sounds like you are ready to be seen and heard and noticed in your life, but you're also, again, there's that intentionality that it sounds like it's coming through, because how our clothes are or how we're showing up in life. And I feel like you're getting there, you're getting pinpointed, but unless you know exactly why you're wearing it, you don't want to wear it. Unless you know exactly why you're putting it out there, you don't want to put it out there. And that can translate into life. So unless you know exactly what you're doing in your work, you don't do it unless you know exactly what you're doing. So there's perfectionism a little bit there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, but then do you feel like it? So it's interesting, because what it sounds like to me also is you choose the default, which is what you're wearing right now, because it's functional. But that's your default. because until you know, you don't wear it, you don't put it on, you don't do it.
Right.
Do you feel like that holds you back a little bit in life?
I feel like it used to. I feel like I used to like overthink it a lot too. I feel like now I'm at a place where like it's like you said, I'm super intentional, but I've kind of starting to find the balance between like having something that is super functional, but then like if I put like a jean jacket over this and like my Adidas shoes, like I would feel like that's super cute. Like it's like I have it like the structure is like functional, like the foundational pieces, and then like a couple statement pieces that like makes it dressed up. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes total sense. It makes
Okay.
total sense. It sounds like you're coming into recognizing that having a strong foundation is very important.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's a really great place to be in life, is to realize, it's very important to have the foundation solid before you build. And again, that's a Capricorn thing. You want to make sure that everything's in its place first before you show it off, before you put it out.
Right. Yeah, that's so true. Like having that like sense of stability there.
Yeah, so that's what's showing up in your clothes. Let's keep going. Let's see what else is showing up in your clothes.
Okay, I've got this one, which everyone seems to hate but me. But I love it. It reminds me of like, so I spent a lot of time in California and all the beach kids like wore these. So, and this is like my summertime thing, or like if I'm going on a hike. It's like, again, it's like functional, like because it's super warm, but I think it's also cute.
Yeah. You know what? This one totes the line. This one totes the line a little bit. It's not quite in the same stripe, like I said, straight lines at all. So my question is, what got you to pick it, other than other kids or other people are wearing it? Because it's almost in a no pile for me, because it doesn't quite fit you personally. I feel just instinctively it doesn't fit you, but then there's a part of you that it does fit, and so I'm just wanting to understand.
Yeah, like it's like the more like adventurous thing, like if I'm going on a hike, like it's functional, but I still feel like I've got like hiker girl vibes going on. But then like also I wear it in the summertime, so like I feel like it's really cute if I have like like shorts on, and I'm wearing like that. I throw this over like my bathing suit or something, because even though it's like big, it's like I'm still showing some leg. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's definitely like you would never catch me wearing this with a pair of sweatpants, because I would feel like super frumpy. Or like I would usually have like maybe my jean jacket over it to give it some structure. Like I guess I don't know how to explain it.
No, I get you. I think you don't put it towards, and I wouldn't see you putting it towards anything that is like casual wear.
Right, yeah. Like if I'm going to the beach, or if I'm going like out in nature somewhere, then like it makes sense. I would never wear it on like a night out or like to a party or anything.
Yeah, no, it's okay. No, a lot. Like I said, I'm really listening to all of this and going, so what's going on in your business? Because I know that you're wanting to make your career move forward, and yet it's not moving forward yet. And so that means something's going on in your life, and I'm trying to see where it's showing up in your closet.
Okay.
It feels like indecision is what it's feeling like.
Yeah, for sure.
It's feeling like indecision, because there's a part of you that you're wanting to bring out. You got that structure, which is great, but then there's that part of you that is the life and of you just got to jump and move forward in it. And I think it sounds like you're trying to get there.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in the keep, just because you said you love it, even though everybody else hates it.
Yeah.
So that's very deciding. So let's get it in the keep there.
Okay. Next I have this one, which is just like a windbreaker.
No.
It's like if I'm wearing a hoodie. No. That's so funny. I like got rid of all of my Victoria's Secret stuff like a while ago, and that's like one of the last stragglers.
Well, because you aren't. I think it's interesting because you're not conventional, is what it sounds like to me. You're not conventional. You don't. Everybody picks Victoria's Secret. Everybody picks Forever 21, and you go, no. Like even to the romper, you said, no thank you, because it's
Yeah.
Forever 21. So there's a part of you that says, I'm not going to settle with convention, which is very interesting.
Right. Because I've been there. Like, I did that. Like, I bought all the brands that I couldn't have when I was like a teenager.
Mhm.
And then I like realized I didn't like that.
You didn't even like it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, and that's what we do. Sometimes we look in and we go, oh, that's how I'm going to fit into society through that. And then you put it on and you go, but this is not me. So I wasn't going to fit into society in that way anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. So let's keep going.
Okay. This one I pretty much only wear in the summertime because it's not very warm, but it's got this little like what's that, like off the shoulder.
So I'm seeing that part of your personality that is got that little extra something that says, I stand on the outside. I've got some, so the indecision, let me ask you, is your indecision in your career coming from accepting that you are unconventional in business and what you offer?
Yeah, for sure. Like, I've definitely talked about that with a coach recently of like, because I think because I'm like that Capricorn of like, oh, you have to follow the rules, like you have to do it, and everybody's telling me like a certain thing, like especially like how I have to niche and like do one thing, and like I'm just like resisting it so much that I'm not moving forward at all.
That's
but
what
I
I'm
feel like I
talking
have
about.
to. Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing in your closet. Okay. So I was trying to figure out, there was a straddling of the line that I wasn't sure where it was coming from. And it's between that part of you that says, I've got to follow the rules, I've got to follow what society says, and that side of you that says, if I can't do that.
Yeah.
So it's the form and structure with that little bit of life.
Right.
So it's learning how to accept that foundation is very, very important. That's that masculine energy of let's see if I can explain it. It's the energy that is stable and a foundation so that you can move freely around it without flying off.
Yeah.
So if we follow a whim and then follow another whim and then follow another whim, we're all over the place, and before we know it, we built nothing.
Yeah.
But if you can have the solid foundation and then flow from there, you're going to get further. And it just sounds to me like that's where you're at right now. Does that
definitely
sound right?
Yeah, spot on.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to say, no. If this if this had much more form to it, if it had a higher quality fabric with a little off the shoulder, maybe let's say it was black, straight line, it would be you.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. This one is so off of the mark, but it's like, this was like my football.
Yeah. You know what? It's that, I'm going to say yes in the fact that it is that fun, not, structure piece. It's that part that's playful that you like to experience in your life.
Yeah, which I'm like, I don't wear it anymore, but it's like, when's the last time we had a football party? But if I was to wear this, I would definitely like tuck it into some high-waisted jeans, but I would not, like, I wouldn't just wear this normal anymore.
No, you would play with it.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm going to keep it as a yes, just because it's that's that fun part of your personality that I think you're trying to catch.
Right. Okay, I have like some bra, like sports thingies. I have this one. I don't wear it very much because it's too light.
Really?
Too light on my skin tone. Yeah.
I think it's
like
perfect.
Blends in. You think so? Yeah.
Perfect.
Maybe
it's that little bit of lace. Again, there's that foundation.
Yeah.
Which is the bra itself, and it's got a nice shape to it. But then that lace says, "Hey, that's a little extra something." Okay, that's coming out. So that's perfect. That's you.
Okay. I have a black one too, but it doesn't. It's too small for me, so I'm trying to find the exact same one. It's like over there in a pile somewhere, but that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a black like version of that too. Okay, so this is a white version of the one I have now. No, really?
No,
I can't let her go.
Well, well, of course you can't let her go. That's your thing that you're dealing with in life right now. Of course you can't let go of that foundation and that structure.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? That's that part of you that keeps going into that default of, I'm just going to wear this because it's comfortable and it's my comfort zone.
Right.
And it's a part of you that's saying, notice how you say, I can't let this go, I've got to wear this, but that lacy part, that lacy one, you go, I haven't worn this in a while, and yet that's you. So there's that life, there's that difference between foundation, which is great, structure, that's great, and then that part of you that says, I've got to step out of this box.
Right.
Notice that you're wearing everything that's in the box, and the things that are not in the box you didn't wear.
Okay.
You see the difference there?
Yeah, but I'm confused because I love this. Like, I have.
Of course you love it. Of course you love it. It's your comfort zone.
Yeah, but I feel like it's cute too. Like, I feel good when I wear it.
Oh, it's not. I mean, honey, no doubt. Anything you put on is going to be cute and have function and purpose. What I'm saying is that part of you that has to be willing to go to the unconventional. It's a part of you that has to be willing to step out of that box and claim yourself and claim what you have to offer. Anybody can wear what this is. Anybody can wear what you're wearing. And you're going to rock anything that you put on. But can you claim the part of you that's asking for it to be claimed?
Right. Okay.
I'm not saying this is bad. You can keep this in. It definitely can be in your yes pile because that's a part of you. But it's about claiming the other part. You've got to be able to claim both sides and move with them simultaneously. Make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally. Okay. And then I have this one.
No, that's definitely no.
Yeah, I bought it for a costume.
Yeah.
I wear it sometimes, but like it's like cheap. Okay, I have this one that I like an idea, but it just like when it doesn't fit me right quite yet. So I'm trying to find something that looks like it, but it's also very thin.
Well, it's that part again, there's that feminine energy. So you've got the things that are very foundational. I noticed all of those are very masculine edged clothes. It's these other ones that have the lace and a little bit of frill.
Yeah.
And flow, which is very telling again. You're looking how to put more flow into your clothing, and you're looking how to put more feminine in your clothing. Feminine and that flow energy are the same thing. We talked about this. Remember, the divine feminine is all about creation with consciousness, creation with community, right? The bringing together the parts. It sounds to me like you're trying to figure out how to bring more flow into your life, going with the flow versus that structure again.
Right. Yeah.
So this is not perfect because it's not quite what you're wanting, but it's showing me where you're looking for.
Right. Like the style of it is cute. Yeah.
Well, it also is very telling you that it's telling me that you are looking for more flow in your existence.
Right.
You haven't quite figured out how to do it yet.
Right.
Okay. So this one's going to go into the no pile, but I see where you're trying to go.
Right.
But the most important thing is, do you see what I'm saying? Do you see where you're actually consciously trying to go?
Sense. Right. Yeah.
So how we're showing up in our lives is always shows up in our closets based on our choices.
Okay. Yeah. No, that definitely makes sense.
Okay, so this is a yes. This is you.
Yeah.
It's got that bit of that feminine. It's got the function and the masculine straight lines, but there's a little extra feminine in it.
Right.
Are you looking for more balance in your life?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
Okay. This piece right here shows you that you're aware that you can mix form and flow together. You can mix the straight line in the foundation with that feminine soft flow. So it shows me that you're aware that you can. You know what you're looking for. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what you are looking for.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of finding it. It's a matter of trusting yourself that you can find it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's a keep. I'm going to tell you something. When it comes to the 10%, a lot of the people I work with, there's a big pile of the 90% of everything else. That's 10% is so small. I'm going to tell you, you have a lot more than that 10% in your closet. You're probably at that 60, 70, 80%. Okay. But there's that piece that needs to take you over. And that's where you're at in life. And correct me if I'm wrong with this, it feels like there's just that wall, this thing that you personally have to get over, and then you would be there. We would like explode out because you're right there.
That's how I feel. Like, I feel like I'm so close. Like, I've done so much purging. I've done so much work over the past couple of years. And I'm like, I know I'm almost there, but not quite yet.
Well, we purge when we start clearing our minds, when we grow, when we become more decisive, when we let go of, our closets can be full of a lot of crap, just like our minds can be. The more we work on ourselves and grow, the more we purge out of our closet. It makes more and more sense. But then there's still pieces in here that you've settled with. You've still chosen, even you kept it after you purged. So there's still pieces you see in the closet where you're still making choices that are not you.
Yeah.
Which is okay. It's really important just to be aware more than anything.
Right. Yeah.
So this is a no.
Yeah.
This is your attempt to be casual and fit in and do what everybody else does.
Yeah. Okay, she's been with me for like legit like maybe 10 years. But I like to wear a lace underneath it. So this is the back actually. And it has like really low.
But it doesn't have that neckline. It doesn't have that form. But you do like the feminine aspect of it. You like that little extra something something.
I like the surprise in the back.
You like the surprise. You like, again, because you're an original. So I'm going to say it's a no unless you tie it at the bottom or something to give it form.
Yeah, I usually tuck it in.
Tuck it, yeah.
And so I wear high-waisted.
Yeah. I don't know if you noticed this. You can take things that are ordinary and make them extraordinary. That's what it tells me in these clothes. So some of these things that on their own would be a no, what you can do with it makes it a yes.
Right. And I definitely feel like I have to. Like if I would just wear it with like going to work, like I said, if I'm not like doing the full outfit, then it doesn't feel like I don't feel great in it.
Well, right. Well,
it's
because
like the
again,
weekender.
Yeah, well, but again, I just remember this point that I'm telling you, especially when it comes to your work and what you're meant to do in life. You can take the ordinary and make it extraordinary. You can make what other people would consider blasé, you can make it, or what other people would say it doesn't exist, or is not worth it. You can make it worth it. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
You see the trash and the treasure.
For sure. Yeah. Okay. You're like that voice in the back of my head that like tells me these things, and usually I'm like, whatever.
Okay, so here we are starting to get closer to you.
Oh, okay.
Here's where
my
we're getting
husband
closer.
picked this out for me.
Yeah, he would. Is it a quarter length? Quarterly?
It's like it hits me at like my mid thigh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a full sleeve. It's
Is it full sleeve?
Oh, wait, is it? Maybe it shrunk when I washed it.
Okay. I would say yes. Here's where you're getting closer. If this one again had different fabric. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it had different fabric, I will say it's a yes because you definitely can do something with it.
Okay.
But sweaters for you have to have a different kind of fabric. Let me ask you, why do you continuously choose crop tops? Why is that your go-to?
Good question. I think it's because like I said, like I'm petite, so I always felt like I was getting lost in my clothes. Because I think there's two reasons. A, because I feel like I'm so small. Like I'm only 5'1", like barely under 5'1". So when I wear shirts that are made for regular women, like it's supposed to hit here and it hits me like here. Whereas like if I get crop top, I know I'm golden and I have that figure that I want. I feel like I lose my figure. People always think I'm younger than I am. So if I lose my figure, then I especially look younger. And the other reason, and I always wanted to wear crop tops, like 90s, early 2000s girl. I always wanted to and I was never allowed to. So now I'm like, yeah, and I like just like having like a little peek of skin. Like that's why I like the open back stuff like a little bit. I was super sheltered growing up, maybe that's why. But I'm like having a little bit of like rebelliousness. I like that.
Okay, so again, it's very much this. Yeah, so that's that part of you that's trying to come out. Is that rebellious? I own myself. This is who I am. And I could see that coming through your work, but you aren't ready yet to, you're on the verge of it. It's just a matter of you owning it.
Right.
Again, there's that you toting the line of society. Somebody says, don't do it, and you go, I need to do it. It's mine.
Right. Yeah.
So let me ask you this question one more time. I just feel like I have to ask you. And I don't want you to go into your mind of, I think. Let's go into your body and your soul and your heart and answer it. Why do you feel that you wear so many crop tops?
I feel good in it. Like, it makes me feel good. Like, I feel like a bad bitch. Like, I feel like I'm not getting lost in anything. I'm like, oh, that looks good on my figure.
So you're owning yourself.
Yeah.
It's a choice that you're owning. Somebody told you you can't, and now you say, the hell you say, I can't. It's my money, my choice. This is what I'm going to do. My choice. First of all, good for you.
Thank you.
Which is awesome. Second of all, it's great to wear those crop tops, but you've got to pick ones that are you. So here's where, even though they told you not to, so you're still settling, because you're settling for ones that are not you.
Right, like a little more intentionality.
There you go.
I sat on this for a while. I got it from Poshmark, and it was like in my legs for like probably like 2 months, and I didn't have a reason to wear it. And I was like, that's Christmassy. I'll do that.
No, that's not why you did it.
No? Why did I do
it? Well, why do you think you did it? Why do you think it sat in there as a yes, but you didn't jump on it right away? Why do you think you pushed it away?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, don't think. Why do you feel you pushed it away?
It was too much. It was too much. Yeah.
What was too much about it?
Well, it's like a sequin, bright red dress.
Is it because it's, hey, see me?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And that's the part of you that's saying, I'm here, owning it. See me, hear me.
Yeah.
Which, do you feel like you've had a good portion of your life where people have seen you, heard you, what you wanted? Do you feel like you've had that in your life?
I feel like not where it mattered the most. And I was like made to feel bad for getting attention. Like, yeah, a lot of it, like a lot of my clothes, like everything was like definitely my relationship with my stepmom, because it was like she made the rules. But then also there was a lot of stuff instilled of like, oh, like you just like a lot of attention, or like you just want a lot of attention all the time. Or like, I think I mentioned to you before, but if I would get dressed up and I'd like walk out, she'd be like, oh, who are you getting all dressed up for? Who are you trying to impress? And like the answer could never be like myself. Like that wasn't accepted, even though that was how I felt.
So, okay, so you held on to this for 2 months because you didn't have the reason to say, I'm dressing for myself.
Yeah.
Because you were looking for the reason. So it's interesting. What it sounds like to me is that you don't want to wear anything that is big and noticeable and bright until you have a reason to do it. Instead of, I choose to do this because I want to.
It's like I have to have an explanation or something.
You have to have an explanation. Do you notice that? Yeah. So you wouldn't wear that Adidas jacket until you're dressed up and you had a reason to wear it. Rather than, I'm wearing it for me because I want to wear it.
For sure. Yeah.
So do you see where that's matching your life? It's showing up in your closet.
Yeah.
And it's matching in your life. Because someone else, a woman, got to tell you how to be a woman. And now you have the chance to show up as your woman, who you are. And that's the line you're straddling.
Right, yeah.
So when it comes
that's probably why I struggled to wear like anything nice, like to go to work or whatever, because it's like, oh, like what, like why were you getting all dressed up?
There you go. There's your answer. Yeah. Because when you were saying, I want to find clothes that are casual that I can run around with, but I don't feel like I can wear anything else in the yoga pants. I was wondering to myself, why does she feel like she can't show up as herself? Who you are extraordinary. You are like dynamic. That's who you are. Why do you feel like you have to downplay that dynamicness?
Right.
That's your real question. And it's
Okay.
because someone told you how to live. Somebody told you how to be a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And do you feel like you're still struggling with what somebody told you to be versus who you know you are?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's also like going back to like the functionality thing of like maybe sometimes that's an easy cop out. Like I don't wear like I like wearing jeans if I'm like going somewhere for like a couple hours or whatever, but as soon as I'm home, I'm out of it because it feels restrictive to me. Like it's like that movement thing. And when I'm bending down and lifting the kids up and playing with them and rolling around with them, like whenever I wear jeans, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to go home and put some yoga pants on.
That's
So
interesting. You
there's like
said
that
it's
fallback.
interesting. Most people would say, I'm going to wear jeans because it's comfortable. Most people say, I'm comfortable because I'm wearing jeans.
Mm,
It's interesting that you say, I want to take off my jeans because they're restrictive.
yeah.
So, do you feel like you battle a bit between the part of you that needs to be in the box and restricted versus the part of you that wants to be free, loose, and comfortable with you?
Right. Yeah, maybe. I never thought about that.
Just awareness, it might help you to
Yeah.
see that where you're still struggling between someone telling you how to conform
Right.
versus who you are.
Yeah.
And the need, so is some of this form, function, and intentionality coming from your Capricorn side, which is that part of you that follows society? Capricorns will follow that structure.
Mm-hmm.
And so being told to come into a box fits there by your stepmother.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's that part of you that has to come outside of the box and own yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And in order to make waves in this life and in order for you to be who you need to be in this world, you have to be willing to step into the other side.
Right.
So it sounds to me that little hurdle that because you're so damn close, you're about to explode out. I can feel it. You've got to get to that point of letting go of that structure. I mean, it's great to have foundation. But you got to let go of that convention.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's totally you. That part right there. That dress is you.
Yeah. Okay. I have a couple white dresses in here actually.
Yes. Yes.
The only thing that where it hits me, I wish it hit me a little bit higher. You think so?
Perfect.
Okay.
It hits you perfect.
I don't remember the last time I wore this. I think my aunt got that for me.
Now tell me, if you were to wear that, what shoes would you wear with it?
Sandals, I guess.
Really?
Probably unless I was going somewhere. If I was like going somewhere nice, I'd wear like wedges for sure.
Really?
Yeah, like a summery wedge, like these.
Interesting. Would you ever consider wearing like a bright heel with it?
Oh, I guess if I was going somewhere real nice, like a red heel or something. Wait, I think I got rid of my red heels.
Why does it have to be somewhere real nice? Why couldn't you just wear that why wouldn't you just wear
question.
That is. Yeah. Why wouldn't you just go anywhere and be noticed?
Right. See, sometimes I like my white dresses, I'll wear them with my cowboy boots. But that's the other thing where it's like,
yeah, well, that's
I have to have a
A
reason.
lot. Well,
oh,
and
not in
a lot.
Seattle.
But that's acceptable. You see where everybody wears that. Everybody does that. But that's the part that is, would you have the courage to wear that white dress, your hair done up, bright lipstick, bright nail, bright shoes? Would you have the courage to go all the way into that for nothing other than going to the grocery store?
Oh, yeah, probably not.
Okay, so maybe perhaps that's something to ask yourself. Why don't you feel like you can show up and be seen in your everyday?
Yeah.
Versus it has to be a purpose. Again, do you see where you still have to have a reason to impress people?
Definitely. Yeah.
You have to have a reason to be dynamic and show up. If not, you don't want to show up.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good challenge for myself.
It literally is the key to your next step, to your next level.
Okay. And then this one.
Um, you know
It
what?
has
I
the
almost
neckline,
wish, can I be honest? I almost,
Mm-hmm.
this is close. This is really
Yeah.
close. And I am going to say yes to it because it is who you are. But here's where I wish it was more of a solid fabric, not flowy like that, more like a 1950s pinch in the middle with a little bit more flare on the bottom.
Right. Okay.
If it was that,
kind of like
that would
this
be.
one. This one has a tie on it and a V-neck. Yeah.
Yes. Exactly.
Okay. That's funny because I wore this one like all the time until I bought this one. I wore this one all the time.
Because you found it.
Yeah.
Now, I would say the other dress is still a yes, but you're going to have to cinch it off with something like a belt to create that form.
Right.
So you could still wear it, but you've got to cinch it. You've got to have that form.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this one.
I like it.
You like it?
I like it. Yeah.
Okay. I bought it and I really liked it, and then I've never worn this actually.
Okay, so are you surprised the things that stick out and are dynamic you buy because you like it because it's you, but you don't wear it? Do you see the pattern?
Yeah. Yeah. I think so.
Okay, hold on. So you think so?
Yeah. No, I do. I do get it. Honestly, I'm trying to remember why I've never worn this.
Why do you think?
It's too much. I feel like the neckline is what I feel like is too much. No.
The whole thing is dynamic.
Okay.
There's
a lot going on.
It's dynamic. Not a lot going on, but in a good way.
Right.
There's no way you're going to walk into a grocery store. That's my tall tale sign every single time I talk to people when I go through the closet. Would you be willing to wear it in the grocery store? And the answer is no. Then you need to examine why.
Okay.
You could wear this to the grocery store, but would that make you feel comfortable?
No. Right. Okay.
You can't show up as you in the grocery store. That's a problem.
Right.
That's something to pay attention to.
Okay. I have this one. I love this one.
Oh, see, yes. Yes.
Honestly, this is like perfect. When I found it, I was so happy.
That is you. That is your dress. That's what you're looking for in everything you do.
Right.
There's that form, that's femininity. But I've seen 3 pieces that are like this in your closet. When that is who you are and that's what you're looking for every single time. It's that fabric is thick. It's the quality fabric. The neckline is the V-neck. See how it has form. See how it speaks quality. See how it speaks dynamic. But it's not in your face and it doesn't have to be.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Like, even though it's just one color, it's still.
And I also tell you, you lit up so much as soon as you grabbed it, okay?
Yeah. I'm like excited to show you.
Yes. Okay, so interesting. You're excited to show it to me. You love it, but look where it's at in your closet.
Yeah, that's like the special occasion section. Yeah.
Look at where it's at. And it's also hidden behind everything. And when's the last time you wore it?
I wore it to a funeral.
What the hell? Really? The one piece that is absolutely you, the one time you wear it, is to a funeral. Does somebody have to die for you to show up as yourself?
Oh, that's a really interesting irony there.
Pay attention. See, these are the choices. Again, how you show up in life is showing up in your closet. The decisions you're making in your life are being reflected by your closet because your closet represents the mind. So where is your thinking?
Yeah. Okay.
And it's got to be all or none. Remember you saying, I want to do it or not at all. And what did I tell you then? I said, that's the same way as saying I want to eat this whole damn pie right now, because if I can't do that, I don't want to do it. You know?
Yeah. So true. Okay, so this is a yes?
The telling piece. Yeah, that is a hell yes. That needs to be the majority of your closet.
Okay.
Are you seeing where you're settling and you're hiding? Do you see where you're true self is hiding.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like there's certain like patterns that you pointed out that I didn't notice.
Why I do the work that I do.
I
I'm surprised you don't have more red. And I'm surprised
have a
you don't have
couple.
more
I
of
think
that
it's in
color.
my laundry.
Yeah, but is it yoga pants?
No, okay, wait, what do I have? I got rid of actually a lot of bright red stuff. I have this
Why am
plaid
I
that
not
I wear.
surprised you got rid of a lot of your red?
I have this plaid that I wear all the time. Like I will wear this in my house, and I will wear this with like jeans and a crop top and heels all the time.
You notice what you just said? Do you see it? Do you see the pattern again?
Oh yeah, there's nothing holding me back from wearing it anywhere.
Yeah, because it's conventional and it's not impressing anybody, and you know it's a safe version of wearing red. But would you get a red dress and be willing to wear that? Like if that green dress was red, would you wear it? Probably not.
Ooh, like once a year.
Yeah, not surprised.
Yeah.
But this is the safe version of red.
It's like muted.
Yeah,
like,
you're safe.
Yeah.
You're not trying to impress anybody. You're kind of saying you're here, but you're kind of actually saying you're not really here.
Right. And my thing used to be red lipstick. Like I'd wear red lipstick all the time, and now I can't do that because I have to wear a mask everywhere.
I'm going to tell you what, if you were still willing to own yourself in that red, in that way, you would wear the red heels. Because there's no mask going over your shoes.
That's true.
You would wear some kind of earrings, nail polish, something that showed, but you're still not willing to be dynamic in public.
Right.
You're willing to be dynamic subtly.
Yeah.
And like if that yellow thing, yellow item that you just showed me, if that was a dress that matched the shape of those other dresses that are then that would be you. It would be perfect.
Right.
And I would say yes to that skirt if it was a high quality fabric that again had that sharp line and has that slit. Perfect.
I want like a black, like a plain black with a slit or something.
Of course you would pick just black. What if that well, I'm in my mind envisioning you wearing a red one, but you're going, I want black. Of course you want black.
That sounds scary to me. What?
Yes,
a red with a slit? That's too much.
Is it too much?
No, it's just me in my head saying that. Because to me, like black is like, oh, but then I'm allowed to have the slit because the rest of it is black.